This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for October 27th. Michael Jordan's rookie year Nikes are now the most expensive sneakers ever sold at auction. Some exciting news for sneakerheads. According to the Robb Report, Michael Jordan's earliest known game-worn Nikes from the 80s just sold shy of $1.5 million at Sotheby's Icons of Excellence and Haute Luxury auction in Las Vegas on Sunday, setting a new world record in the process. The 1984 Nike Airships are now the most expensive sneakers ever sold at auction and the first to reach more than $1 million under the gavel. The expensive kicks were acquired by avid card collector Nick Fiorella, according to the auction house. These particular sneakers made their debut in the fifth game of Jordan's rookie season and not only represent the beginning of Jordan's illustrious sporting career, but the start of Air Jordan as we know it. While these are the most expensive sneakers that have ever been auctioned, the most valuable sneakers come from the closet of Kanye West, now known as Ye. The 2008 Nike Air Yeezy 1 prototypes, which the rapper sported on stage at the Grammys, went for $1.8 million at a private sale held by Sotheby's last April. Since launching sneaker sales at Sotheby's in 2019, we've seen time and again the ceiling for sneakers continue to be pushed, and we are excited about all the potential ahead of us, Bram Watcher, head of Sotheby's Streetwear and Modern Collectibles, said in a statement. I wanted to report this story yesterday, but I had way too many other stories to get out yesterday. But it never ceases to amaze me what people collect and what they are willing to spend to get that one-of-a-kind collectible item. What do you guys collect? Stamps, cards, coins? Let me know in the comments. I don't think I collect anything but money. I don't think I just ever caught the collecting bug. Well, anyways, congrats to Nick Fiorella. I hope he enjoys his purchase. Tiffany and Company named Hailey Bieber as new ambassador. LVMH's Tiffany and Co. have released a new ad campaign starring new brand ambassador and American model Hailey Bieber. According to the website myfacehunter.com, Hailey, who is a known model and is married to superstar Justin Bieber, is seen in new campaign images wearing pieces from the Tiffany hardware and Tiffany tea with diamonds. Hailey turns up her signature charm and looks effortlessly gorgeous in the close-up shots where she hides her eyes with her palms, flaunting her gorgeous red nails, and selections of Tiffany & Co.'s jewelry, including rings, bracelets, and stacked necklaces. Beyonce and Jay-Z also became recent ambassadors of the Tiffany brand, so Tiffany is really leaning in and placing pop culture icons to push its merch. It's interesting that they are edging closer and closer to pop, hip-hop / rap ambassadors. While Hailey isn't a pop, hip-hop, or rap artist, she is hip-hop, rap adjacent. I keep seeing this subtle trend in the luxury spaces, and it has me asking myself, is the face of luxury changing? A Georgia man purchased a $58,000 Pokemon trading card using his COVID-19 relief loan. That's right, you heard me. A Georgia man used his COVID-19 relief loan to buy a Pokemon card. A Georgia man, Vinith Odomsine, is penalized for wire fraud after spending most of his COVID-19 business relief loan on a fixation. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan, or EIDL, was issued to meet business expenses such as payroll, production costs, debts, or rent. The man in question not only blew the money for a completely unrelated purpose, but he also made up a fake business and lied on his application, saying he had been running it since 2018. In a report by Luxury Launches, in the application, he mentioned he employed 10 employees, which demands annual revenues of $235,000. While the details of his business remain unrevealed, a document released does certify that the Small Business Association deposited $85,000 into the bank account belonging to Odomson back in August of 2020. Of that amount, he used more than half to buy the pricey Pokemon card, which cost about $58,000. The charge against Odomson, filed in the Southern District of Georgia, carries a maximum 20-year prison sentence and fines up to $250,000. The prize card, by the way, is the Pikachu Illustrator Trainer Promo Hologram Trading Card. Let me tell you, the government isn't joking around about EIDL fraud. I had heard another report the other day about a man being sentenced to 10 years for this type of small business fraud. But is it really worth it though? During quarantine, it seemed like a lot of businesses were receiving these types of loans, and it seemed like the process wasn't that difficult. So I'm not surprised there was a lot of fraud going on. It amazes me how even in the midst of a pandemic, people were able to find opportunity out of a disaster. Moral of the story is that there's opportunity in everything, even when things seem horrible, and never underestimate the love of a collector, no matter how irrational or illogical it may be. I think they might have to put him in a Pokemon support group or something. Jada Pinkett reveals why it's difficult to maintain a sex life with Will Smith. On this week's Red Table Talk, Jada dishes on some intimate details of her and Will's sex life with Gwyneth Paltrow. In an article by Essence, Jada reveals the difficulties of keeping the motor running after many years together. According to Pinkett-Smit, there are a number of challenges to maintaining a good sex life after decades of marriage. Jada states it's hard keeping the physical connection going. The thing that Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. We started at a very young age, 22 years old. That's why the accountability part really hit for me, because I think you expect your partner to know what you need, especially when it comes to sex. It's like, well, if you love me, you should know. If you love me, you should read my mind, and that's a huge pitfall. Communication is key, states Jada, and the couple have been open and honest about their desires and needs. Pinkett-Smith states, "You tell me what you need, tell me what you want, and on top of that, I know that I have to be accountable to do the same. I really try," she added. It's uncomfortable, but it's deeply healthy, and I think around sex because it's something that we don't talk about, and there's so much fantasy around it. Okay, so I have several thoughts about this. First, I am not surprised that she is sharing this with Gwyneth Paltrow, as Gwyneth has a new series on Netflix called Love, Sex, and Goop, where Paltrow enlists the help of sex experts and relationship therapists who offer tips and advise couples in the intimacy department. So this discussion is right up her alley, and it's great promotion for her show. I saw the first episode, and I have to admit I was blushing. Maybe I'm just too immature for this. It was eye-opening, but in a good way. Second, I feel like the Smiths are kind of oversharing, right? Like, reading this article was a bit uncomfortable thinking about their sex life. Maybe I'm being too prudish. It could be a possibility. Like, I know the Red Table Talk is successful because of their honesty, but I don't know if I want to know about their sex life, and how good it is or how not great it is. I don't know. I could just be a little shy about this, but it felt a little voyeuristic, I guess. And my last thought is, I am glad, even though I'm a little bit shy, I am glad that you're able to talk to your partner about this. I think that's very important, and I really do admire the Smiths for doing that. I don't think you should be shy with your partner. People aren't mind readers. So you got to get in there and you got to talk about what you like and what you don't like. The person that you're with should make you feel comfortable enough to talk about these type of situations. Steinway's new streaming tech lets master musicians play your piano virtually. A Steinway baby grand piano in your home was and still is a luxury statement piece, and it's even better if you can play it. Well, if you can't play it, no worries, because you can now have a master musician play your Steinway in your home virtually. Steinway & Sons have made that a reality. According to the Robb Report, the New York Piano Company, considered the world's best piano maker, just unveiled groundbreaking new streaming technology that allows musicians to capture a live performance and share it with others virtually. The StereoCast essentially enables the casting of high-res music, audio, and video from one Steinway piano to another. The innovative sensory system, which is completely hidden from view, precisely captures the movements of the hammers and pedals to recreate an identical acoustical experience on all pianos receiving the cast, according to Steinway. Additionally, video and audio of each performer is captured via the included iPad and broadcast in sync with the music. Steinway says it promises all the nuances of a live piece. Think of the work of Duke Ellington, Glenn Gould, Arthur Rubinstein, and Art Tatum pouring out of your piano. In addition, you'll have access to curated events and master classes with notable Steinway pianists. The new StereoCast system is only compatible with Steinway Stereo pianos, so you have to buy a Steinway Stereo or Stereo R, which costs about $100,000 before you can enjoy the benefits of StereoCast. So, there's a video of this system featured in the article, and words cannot express how cool this technology is. You can actually see the piano keys of your piano being pressed as the musician is playing from another location. It is unreal. It's like a ghost or something, but it doesn't feel like that because you see the video of the pianist playing. It's such a weird feeling, and I'm watching it on the video, so imagine just seeing it in person. You guys have to check it out. I have like a really quick story. I remember going into Steinway & Sons piano store on the Upper East Side in New York, and they were explaining this to me. This was like years ago, and my mind couldn't conceptualize what they were talking about. So it's really interesting seeing this now that we have all this technology. I can really understand what they were saying. But back then, when I was just kind of pretend shopping in Steinway & Sons for my baby grand piano, they were telling me that this is where they were going in the future, and my mind just couldn't get it. Anyways, you guys have to check this out, and I want one. I think I'm gonna put this on my Christmas list. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for October 27th. Please follow us on Instagram at Red Carpet Fly and follow our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.